Should I try and just do the achievement here quick? And then just load my save afterwards? No, that's fine. I just gotta keep that save file around. As long as I don't delete it, everything's fine.
Hey, here's a story about the fog. Some specialists are raising concerns that this fog may consist of harmful substances. More and more citizens are calling for an investigation into the cause of the fog and the facts about it. Though the government has begun its preliminary investigation, many feel that the causes will be hard to pinpoint. Is this fog really dangerous?
You hardly ever see people walking around town anymore. Or here either.
Everyone's too scared of the fog now to go outdoors much.
It does seem a lot like the fog on the other side. But beyond that, I'm clueless.
There's another item of note here. A summary of Namatame's career with details about the case. The suspect was having an affair with the first victim. It seems she was killed due to relationship troubles. Also in April, Miss Saki Konishi's body was discovered. The police are looking into a motive for the murder. In July, a boy living in Inaba performed a copycat murder. The boy was initially thought to be the culprit behind all the killings, but later suspicion was thrown upon Namatame. Last month, the suspect attempted to kidnap a 7-year-old girl of Inaba, resulting in his arrest. It seems Namatame is still confined to his hospital bed, so further interrogation has yet to commence.
So it's finally over. A lot
Test,
of stuff's
test.
happened. But all that's left is for the police to build a case for Namatame, right?
Testing, testing. That's good work. I turned down the close threshold. We'll try that. See later on if it's like cutting out like crazy, but it's actually gonna work.
Whether he confesses or not, it was him who did everything. Getting him convicted is up to your uncle.
But the stuff he was saying was so obviously nuts. If he says anything about the TV world, he might be considered mentally unstable.
Also, I heard before that if the police don't have enough hard evidence, it's difficult to build a case.
Yes, there are many such cases and culprits. It's the eternal conundrum for crime investigators.
So even if they're caught, the law can't do shit?
It's a possibility.
Hell's up with that! We all know he did it. You can't just let a maniac who thinks he's saving people by killing them run wild on the streets.
They better not dismiss something this serious because of some mental issues. Saki-senpai. No, not just her. Or that announcer. Even King Moron is his fault. If it weren't for what he did, nobody would have tried a copycat killing. It's his fault Nanako-chan's in the hospital right now, too.
What's the matter?
A Kotatsu?
Oh, then why don't we go check them out right now? I know Nanako-chan would be psyched if she came home and found a new Kotatsu.
Dude, why didn't you tell me sooner? The winter season's coming up and we just got a bunch of them in stock. All right, off to the housewares section for Nanako-chan!
If we're getting a Kotatsu, we better get some oranges to complete the set.
It's a cliche because it's true, damn it.
The best compliment to a kotatsu would be a heated rug.
Dude, that much juice would kill the breaker the moment you tried to microwave something. Oh yeah, you've never used a kotatsu before, huh, Ted? It's nice and toasty.
Can I still stay here? You kept your promise to me, so I should be going back. But I don't want to go until Nana-chan gets better.
Of course you can stay. How many times do we have to say this before it gets through to you?
Nanako-chan would be sad if you weren't there when she wakes up.
But I couldn't save Nana-chan.
Don't be silly. We saved her together.
We caught the killer, man. We couldn't have done that without you.
Teddy, you shouldn't talk that way when Nanako-chan is still fighting.
You guys. Can I really?
That's right, you're just by yourself at home now, huh?
Hey, why don't we pick out a Christmas present for Nanako-chan while we're at it?
Oh, that's a great idea. I'm sure she'll be out of the hospital by then.
All right, but none of this charge it to Yosuke stuff this time. Seriously. We're clear on this, right?
Oh, come on. Why would we do something like that?
Screw
The
off.
clothes you got for this guy? I almost pissed my pants when I saw the receipt. How many days do you think I had to work to pay that off?
Well, I can't help it if Junes overcharges for things.
Ugh. Well, I guess you gotta expect that. It's not like Chie-san's ever had the occasion to help a guy shop before.
What? What did you just say?
Come on, baby. Don't fight over me.
Stay out of this!
Let's leave them be and think of a present for Nanako-chan on our own.
But what would a girl her age want?
What do you think Nanako-chan would appreciate most?
Maybe that.
Yeah, that white round shape's the best. A plush doll's the way to go.
All right, as soon as Nanako-chan's out of the hospital, we'll have a party at your place.
Yes! And we'll bake the cake!
Of course!
Let's make it a cake to remember.
Oh, no, you're not! Are you trying to send Nanako-chan back to the hospital?
Dachi.
Hello, this is Adachi. I want you to stay calm and listen to me, okay? Nanako-chan's condition suddenly got worse. The doctor wants you to come to the hospital immediately. We'll be waiting.
Come on, let's go!
Doctor, this fog is poisonous, isn't it? Isn't it filled with viruses? They said so on TV. Isn't there a vaccine or something for it?
Calm down, please. That's just a rumor.
Don't tell me to calm down! You're lying! We know you have medicine for this! Are you just going to stand there and watch us die?
Why would we do something like that?
What a commotion.
What the hell's that supposed to mean? Can't you see how much pain she's in?
All we can do right now is monitor her condition closely. Dojima-san, you need to return to your...
I don't give a damn about myself! Do something about Nanako!
Dojima-san!
Just save her. For God's sake, please save Nanako.
We'll do our best. I must ask you to step outside for the time being.
Nanako.
Nurse accompanied Doji.
Hey, can't you do something? This all has to do with the world you came from. Can't you figure something out?
I'm thinking, but...
Damn it! Why does this have to happen to a little girl like her? Me neither. This is all that bastard's fault.
Nanako-chan's gonna be okay, right?
You guys still here?
How is Dojima-san doing?
His wound's opened up again. They're treating it over in his room now.
Any luck with your investigation on Namatame?
About that. I won't mince words here. we're gonna have a hard time making these charges stick.
What's that mean?
I talked with the guys at the station, and it'll be next to impossible to find him guilty in court. Especially given the reason why we took him off our list of suspects for the first case.
Oh, yeah. Something about him having an alibi.
Yeah, that. And the whole angle about him putting people into TVs, there's no way that'll stand up in court. No one would believe that. What the public wants is when, where, and how Namatame killed these people. And Dojima-san knows it.
Well, ain't you calm about this?
I'm just telling you the truth.
And you call yourself a cop? Huh? You want to see that stuff so bad? We'll show you! Hurry up and bring a TV here, damn it!
Hey, stop!
What the?
Is Nanako-chan's family here? Hurry inside. Please talk to her.
What the hell? What's going on?
No. Nanako-chan. Daddy.
Nanako-chan. Nanako-chan. Can you hear us? Do you understand what we're saying? Your big brother's here with you. Just hang in there. Where's Dojima-san?
We're calling for him right now.
How's Nanako?
Doctor.
Big bro. I'm scared. Big bro. Daddy.
Nanako! Nanako!
I'm sorry, sir.
Damn it! Damn it!
Nana-chan.
We did everything we could, but we still couldn't figure out what caused this.
Nanako-chan.
Dojima-san, what's with that look? Huh? What's wrong, everyone? Hmm? Huh? Wait, is Nanako-chan... But then, where did Dojima-san go? His room isn't that way. Wait a sec. That's the way to...
Senpai! Senpai! Dojima-san might have gone after Namatame! Adachi-san said he was admitted to this hospital!
You transported him to the same hospital? For crying out loud, he's the suspect in the case!
What are you getting mad at me for? This is the biggest hospital, and he's in no condition to be moved. case something like this happened, the details of a suspect's hospitalization are confidential information.
Just tell us where he is already! Dojima-san's on his way, ain't he? You don't know what he's gonna do there if we don't stop him!
Kanji-kun, you don't mean...
Hold on. Just what are you guys talking about?
Cough it up! Where's his room?
Top floor in the second surgical ward. Furthest room back. But there's a police guard.
I was always watching over Nana-chan, and I still couldn't save her. It happened in my world. Even though I was the only Teddy in that place, I still couldn't do anything.
Let go of me. I need to speak to him.
Like we said, without permission.
Permission? Who gave them permission to kill Nanako? Tell me that, huh? The hell with you all! Why is he still alive when Nanako's dead? Give me back Nanako! Give her back! She's all I have! She's... the only one in the world.
Call a doctor!
Let go of me. I need to...
Holy crap! Dojima-san! Quick, get him to his room. I'll go alert the doctors.
Dojima-san, was he seriously gonna...
His only daughter's dead. Nothing would have surprised me.
Dojima-san probably knew that there's little to no chance Namatame would be convicted. Damn it. He killed Senpai, and now Nanako-chan. And the bastard's gonna walk away without paying for what he did.
That's not right!
Why? Why is he the one that gets to go on living?
I was scared, so I...
You have your life, and now you want your freedom too?
It's your fault that Nanako-chan's...
I didn't.
12 o'clock. Is it the Midnight Channel? Hey, isn't this...
I failed to save her. It's because you got in my way.
Another Namatame? How? The real one's right here and we already beat his shadow!
No, come to think of it, Namatame never faced his other self. And we didn't witness his shadow returning to his body as a persona either. Perhaps that's why we're seeing this now.
What the... I failed, but it wasn't my fault. And the law can't touch me anyway.
What?
Is that what Namatame's really thinking? Then... he wasn't deranged or anything. He knew what he was doing!
To hell with the law! I won't ever forgive what you did!
This... please! Stop! Huh? Stop what? We ain't even done anything yet. Or do you want us to do something? Something fitting for a bastard like you!
Kanji...
Do whatever you want. You hate me because the child died, don't you? I don't care either way. Living or dying makes no difference to me. But you're different. You can't do such a thing. You wouldn't dare, right? I'll continue saving people. It's my mission.
Mission?
My God.
Please, stop. He wants us to stop. What should we do?
What do you mean?
We can't let this bastard do whatever he pleases.
Still, what are you going to do?
No way I'm gonna walk out of here doing nothing.
I understand, but
This must be a luxury suite. Most hospital wards don't have such large televisions. Why, with something like this in the room, this man could escape at any time. Although once he enters, he may find there's no way out.
Wait a second. You don't mean... Are you... serious?
You just gonna turn your back and walk away?
That's... but...
what's gotten into you guys? This is crazy! How can we do something like that?
Cheer! Everyone, listen to me. If we're gonna do this, now is our only shot. We won't get a second chance. At this rate, the guy's gonna get off the hook, and he'll go around saving people again. You just heard what this bastard's really thinking. If that happens, it'll be just like Nanako-chan and Senpai. Who knows how many innocent people will die this time? I can't let something like that go. Someone close to me died. Her killer can't be convicted. And now I'm gonna let the same thing happen again? There's no way I can do that! It's just wrong, isn't it?
But... Yosuke...
All we have to do is push him inside the TV. That's it. We do that one thing, and this is all over.
Just... push him inside?
If any of you want no part in this, just leave the room. I'm not gonna force you to stay. As for me, nothing could make me forgive this bastard. But before we do this, I want to hear what you think. What do you want to do, leader? We don't have time to wait! If we don't do this now, the cops will come back! What are you trying to say? Something we don't know! What don't we know? But we just heard the guy's true feelings on TV! What didn't you understand?
This one? Actually, don't remember.
Well, what is it? I already told you there's no time to waste. Are you even getting at something here, or are you just stalling? He'll definitely escape if we don't drop him in. No, worse, because he'll get out legally. Why the hell are you so cold about this? Nanako-chan is dead, damn it! I understand you.
I didn't think we'd end up like this. I mean, I thought we were all on the same page.
How the hell can you be so half-assed about this? Are you okay with what this bastard did?
Of course we're not! But can you look me in the eye and say you're okay with doing the same thing this guy did? It's just like how you feel right now, that you can't turn your back and do nothing. We're not gonna sit back and watch while our friend becomes a murderer, you moron!
To kill someone because they killed someone first. I can't decide on something that serious. But still, if you have it in you to be this angry for someone who was close to you, then you mustn't kill. That's something you can never take back.
So we leave it to the cops? You trust them to handle it?
Even if we can't trust them, from here on is no longer our battle. It's Tojima-san and his fellow officers' fight to convict the suspect. Is that what you're trying to say?
I'm proud that I could protect this town with you all. That's why I don't want to make this terrible situation even worse by doing something like this. I want to keep going to school with you all and make more memories with my friends. I don't want one of those memories to be of us killing someone. So what if there's another crime? We can still save people like we always have. Nothing has happened yet. Then why assume that our future will be filled with misfortune?
Nothing's happened yet. Our future hasn't been decided. Let's go back to Nanako-chan's room.
I chose the wrong options.
Oh, there they are. Nanako-chan came around.
Huh? What did you just say?
Oh wait, it's still not right. Hold on.
Are you serious?
Oh, this guide literally says they're unsure if there's more than one set of right answers. Dang it. I might have been right. I still think that I don't know, let's see. Fast forward through them. It...
Missing? Like what exactly? Damn it, I've heard enough of this bullshit. Give me a straight answer. Are we doing this or not?
He's right.
I'm perfectly calm.
Hey, what did you mean by we're missing something?
What's there to miss with a sick bastard like him?
Hey, let's all take a deep breath. After After what happened to Nanako-chan and seeing Dojima-san, we're not thinking straight right now.
Fine.
You're right. We should calm down and think rationally about this. I realize now that we've heard almost nothing from Namatame's perspective. There's no denying that this man brought great harm to Nanako-chan. But other than that point, the rest comes from our assumptions based on watching the Midnight Channel a moment ago. I won't deny that we were blinded by the heat of the moment, trying to impute all responsibility to him rashly.
But... yeah, the guy's not saying anything. Whatever reason he had, there's no doubt about the fact that he'd been throwing people inside the TV. It was him who put Senpai through that misery. How can we possibly understand someone who says killing people is the same as saving them?
Failing to understand and failing to listen are rather different things. Truthfully, not all the hitches that were nagging at me have been answered yet. We'll have to see what he can tell us about them. Though it appears he's in no condition to do so at the moment.
True. Dealing with him right now might not solve all the things that are bothering us. Damn it. But you better remember this. I'll do everything I can to stop him from repeating what he's done. Anytime, anywhere, anything. Jeez, how the hell can you stay so calm, man? Then again, that's why you're our leader. All right, let's go ahead and think this through as much as we need.
If we leave any unanswered questions behind, we'll just be lying to ourselves. Yeah, that ain't gonna cut it. All right, I'm convinced.
Thank you. I'll think as hard as I can and try to help.
We all know how you feel, Yosuke. Come on, we've accomplished this much together, haven't we?
Right. Together.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry. And thanks.
Okay, so it was wrong before.
Hey, you guys? What are you doing? You can't be in here.
Oh, crap!
We were keeping an eye on the suspect. The police officers outside seem to have their hands full helping Dojima-san. If Namatame were to escape, it would be a disaster for the police's reputation, and their trust in you, Adachi-san.
Oh, I see. We'll tighten security from now on, and I'll arrange for him to be transported out as soon as possible. So, if you guys can keep quiet about being in here, I'd really appreciate it.
How is he, Doctor? He seemed to be extremely agitated a moment ago.
He seems fine for now, but he really needs his rest. Outside, everyone. Doctor's orders.
Understood.
We should go too. Let's get back to Nanako-chan's room. So what's this thing we're missing, huh?
To tell the truth, there's something that's bothering me too. Why did he start killing people in the first place?
Well, he said himself it was to save them, right? So he killed his lover in order to save her and kept going?
The police speculated the first murder was related to the affair, so they called in Namatame for questioning. But everything in his testimony and his bearing No matter what they looked at, they found nothing suspicious. If he truly is twisted enough to believe that murder is a means of saving people, I think that would have shown through.
Maybe he faked it real well. Or maybe he started out with a normal motive and got a taste for killing after the first time.
No, if that were the case, his motive for killing that announcer would be even more inexplicable. Namatame and his wife were separated at the time. Both Misuzu Hiragi and himself testified that she had discarded him. Hiragi also knew about Yamano beforehand, and Namatame was shocked to hear of Yamano's death. Their relationship was known and was not strained to the point of murder. There's simply no motive in the affair angle. The police invested a great deal of effort into investigating this point. Therefore, we have no convincing motive for Namatame to kill Mayumi Yamano, although her name was written in Namatame's own diary.
His reason for killing her.
It's still possible that he was crazy to begin with and no one realized, right?
I don't really get any of this.
Oh, this is so confusing!
Hey, we could hear you in there. This is a hospital. Maybe you should quiet down a little.
Oh, there you are, all of you. Please come with me immediately.
Huh? What's going on?
What are you waiting for? Hurry, go!
Where am I? Is this Teddy's world? This doesn't quite feel like it, though. I remember being at the hospital. That's right, Nana-chan. I couldn't do anything. Why do I even exist? I couldn't keep my promise. I lost my reason to be there. That's it. I remember now. So, it was true. Guys! Sensei! What should I do?
Oh, there they are. Nanako-chan came around.
Huh? What did you just say?
Nanako-chan's alive? Are you serious?
It's very rare to be resuscitated after one's heart and lungs fail, but it does happen. But until I know why she collapsed in the first place, I can't say for sure how well she'll recover from here on. Still, Nanako-chan's a fighter, and she's trying desperately to stay alive.
So this isn't a joke? You're actually telling the truth?
Nanako-chan. Oh my god.
This is amazing!
Miracles do happen. I'm so glad.
I didn't know what I was gonna do.
Come on! Stop crying, you two!
You all should go home for the night. I'll speak with Dojima-san tomorrow about Nanako-chan's treatment. It's rather chilly outside. If it starts snowing, be careful not to catch a cold.
Wait a second, where's Teddy? I noticed he didn't come with us when we went to Namatame's room.
You're right. That's weird. I figured he wouldn't move from Nanako-chan's side.
Teddy, where did you go?
Oh yeah, he has a cell with him. Wait, I shouldn't use mine inside the hospital. I'll try calling him up once we're outside.
Is that a thing back, whatever, like 2007?
Oh, there you are. I forgot to tell you. Don't pull that again, okay? You can't just meet with the suspect like that. Anyway, I came to give you an update on Dojima-san. His wounds opened up a little, but he's treated now and he's fast asleep. He'll be alright, don't worry. Knowing him, by this time tomorrow, he'll be on his feet and yelling at people again. Don't tell him I said that. Anyway, I heard Nanako-chan's on the road to recovery again. You guys were being so dramatic that I got really worried. But this is good news. She'll be well again in no time. By the way, you're all alone at the house now, right? Well, enjoy your freedom while you can. Dojima-san and Nanako-chan will be back soon after all.
Something.
Well, I better head back. You go home too, before it gets too late. See ya.
Couldn't save. I couldn't save. Why? Mayumi. And that girl too. I couldn't save them.
Huh? What's the matter? Feeling guilty all of a sudden? Sheesh.
I can't reach him. Did that stupid bear forget to charge the battery?
We took a quick look around the hospital, but there's no sign of him. I wonder where he went.
Oh, it's snow. Hey, you're right. Wow, it's been a while since I last saw real snow. It doesn't look that pretty, though, because of this fog.
I guess this makes it the first snow of the year. It's freezing. Let's go home. Hey, Yosuke, if you find Teddy, don't forget to contact us, all right?
I know. Let's meet up at the special headquarters tomorrow. Man, that Ted. I hope he just went back home by himself. He's probably fine. But I'll hurry home just in case. Well, see you tomorrow.
Right, to stop everyone from what they're about to do? You have no way of knowing. Remember that your cell phone has been off this entire time. Seem to be no messages.
Welcome. It's been quite some time. Do not be alarmed. You are fast asleep in the real world. I have summoned you within your dreams. Now then, your journey has taken you quite a distance thus far. Do you believe you'll be able to successfully solve this mystery? Splendid!
We picked up your bear.
The precise destination of this vehicle. That too is getting rather hard to judge. If we continue driving blindly, we may end up leading you further away from the mystery that you must reach. Well, why don't we take a moment to look back on your journey? It was for that purpose that I summoned you here tonight. Margaret?
What's right? What you should choose to do in life? The answers to those things lie within you.
I'm going to think about my life and set my own path.
We are experiencing the words engraved into your memory during your journey.
Failing to understand and failing to listen are rather different things.
All right, let's go ahead and think this through as much as we need.
If we leave any unanswered questions behind, we'll just be lying to ourselves.
I'll think as hard as I can and try to help.
Come on, we've accomplished this much together, haven't we?
Right. Together.
And it seems you have comrades with you as well. Those heading in the same direction through this dense fog.
We'll be parked for the moment while I confirm our current heading.
As I mentioned previously, this year will signal a great change in your life. Though there isn't much time left, it can be worth your while to take the time to stop and reflect.
People are like water flowing in a river. There is only one stream, but all who pass through it are affected differently. Some travel fast. Some change their course, experiencing countless events as they travel down the river of time.
Just so. The state of this room reflects the scenery of your heart. Perhaps this may be a time for contemplation rather than action.
Hear something in the distance.
Teddy's missing. I looked all over the neighborhood, but I couldn't find him anywhere. Yeah, me too. He was acting all weird lately. Rise and the others are checking inside the TV to see if he's gone back to the other side. We're meeting pretty soon, so will you come with me to Junes?
It's no use, man. We can't find him.
No luck for me either. I didn't sense anything over there. The fog's so dense it might be affecting my readings. I wish I could do better. I'm sorry.
Ted. Don't tell me he really went back to his world this time. We told him over and over that he could stay here. I guess that's all we can do right now. He plays dumb a lot, but he's attached to us deep down. He wouldn't disappear without saying anything, right?
I'm worried for Teddy myself, but let's trust in him and await his return. Right now, we must concentrate on the case. It won't be long before Namatame is transferred to another location. We must hurry, or we will miss our only chance to get his perspective on this.
You know, I've been thinking about the case since, but something just doesn't seem right.
Let's quickly review the facts. Of all the victims, only 2 were killed, Miss Yamano the announcer and Saki-san. From the documents we found in the car, we know Namatame had some sort of dealings with them. After that, there were multiple attempted murders in which we were targeted. It was only when he took Nanako-chan that we caught him in the act, identifying his modus operandi in the process.
When I hear you put it like that, sounds like the dude's guilty.
As a result of Namatame's arrest, the police admitted that Mitsuo Kubo was a mere copycat killer.
Back up to yesterday. Remember when you said Namatame didn't have a motive to kill the announcer? That's what's bothering me.
Right. Either he's completely nuts, or we're misunderstanding something.
You lost me.
She's trying to say that if Namatame is sane, then there may be facts in the case we don't know about yet.
Sane or insane? Sounds like a play I saw before.
When he talks about saving people, what does that actually mean? I don't think there's any doubt that it includes kidnapping people and throwing them into the TV.
Could he mean saving them through death? He did call himself a savior and said that the other side is a wonderful world.
So they'll be saved if they die? What a bunch of crap! The bastard should have gone and saved himself. What do you think, Senpai? If you think about it normally, it's gotta be him. But there ain't nothing normal about that world anyways.
There's something I've been wondering about for a while. When we first encountered him, he said, "You're the ones I saved. Don't worry, I'll save this girl too." So, if he saves people by killing them, did he save us too? Wouldn't he actually have failed to save us?
You raise a good point. If he thinks that salvation comes only through death, his words to us make no sense. And another thing, the Namatame who appeared on the Midnight Channel said he failed to save Nanako-chan.
Well, maybe he really was trying to save the victims by putting them inside the TV. Come on, don't get all quiet like that. You guys know I just say the first dumb thing that pops into my head.
The possibility that he truly intended to save us.
But he's still the one who threw in Saki-senpai and that announcer, right? Sure, we haven't nailed down his motives, but that doesn't change the fact that he killed them. Or what? You think someone else was involved? What makes you think so?
The alibi, right?
Her alibi? Wasn't it airtight right from the beginning? How could she kidnap people and throw them into TVs if she's out of the country? Warning letter? Oh yeah! Whatever happened to that thing?
If Namatame's the killer, he must have been the one who wrote it, right?
Let's review them. Yes, that's right.
Isn't that kinda odd? Would someone who thinks he's saving people by killing them write stuff like don't rescue or kill?
Yeah, and the will be put in and killed part doesn't make sense either. If the killer was writing it, wouldn't it be more like I'll put in and kill?
Hey, could this mean... Yeah, it's almost like someone else wrote this letter.
But only the killer would write such a letter and deliver it to Dojima-san's house, right? If someone else wrote it, that could only mean...
Dear God. Since this is such an unusual case, I was absolutely convinced that other than the Kubo incident, there was one culprit.
So, Namatame really was trying to save his victims?
Everything is exactly the opposite of what it first seemed. In Namatame's parlance, failing would have been the first two cases when the victims died. If he had used his method twice and failed both times, he would hardly have continued using the TV. And yet he did. It all seems to suggest that someone else wrote this warning letter while observing the entire case.
Someone else? Then, it wasn't Namatame that killed Saki-senpai and the announcer?
We can't say for certain yet. We urgently need to speak with Namatame face to face.
How though? After what happened yesterday, they said they're gonna tighten security.
I have a plan. But there's no time to waste. Let's hurry to the hospital.
Hey, this place is off limits.
I'm a consultant with the police. I'd like a few words with Namatame-san. May I go in?
This is Unit 252, requesting confirmation on an ID. Name of Naoto Shirogane. Huh? Ah, understood. I see. Well, you're on the list. I can give you a few minutes, but I'll have to record your conversation with him for security purposes. Not that I expect you'll get anything coherent out of the guy. He's been spouting nothing but gibberish.
I'd like him to accompany me as well. He has no identification, but this is an emergency situation, and he's here in Detective Dojima's stead.
Huh? Detective Dojima sent him? I wasn't informed of this.
I'll vouch for his identity.
Well, I guess it's better than dealing with the man himself. We have our hands full with the transport procedures, so the last thing we need is Detective Dojima running wild. Detective Adachi is busy somewhere too. This is Unit 252. Huh? I see.
Has something happened?
There's something about a suspicious object out in the lobby.
Ah, well then, this works out nicely. You should back up your colleagues downstairs. We'll keep watch over Namatame-san. A disturbance in a hospital lobby, after all. It sounds serious.
If anything happens, hit the nurse call button. I'll leave the rest to you.
Understood. Please be careful. I knew they were undermanned, but I didn't expect it to go this smoothly.
Wow!
There's nothing much inside that suspicious object, so he won't be gone long.
All right, then now's our chance to talk to Namatame.
Namatame-san, there's something we'd like to ask you. It's tempting to think that you were the culprit behind this entire case, and to be honest, there are many in this town who hope you are, but we are here to learn the truth. So please, answer our questions.
Huh?
It seems he understands what you're saying. Ask him.
They were killed. I couldn't save them.
Huh? Me?
No. If nobody saves them, they'll be killed. That's why I put them in there.
Then tell me if my estimation is correct so far. After discovering the Yamano and Konishi incidents, you realized an appearance on the Midnight Channel meant certain death. Thus, to save her from that fate, you kidnapped Yukiko Amagi. You couldn't let her be killed, so you threw her into the TV, preventing the killer in this world from reaching her. And you repeated the process, as more individuals appeared on the Midnight Channel. It all falls into place. His body is weak, but his mind is sound. He's trying to tell us the truth.
Yeah, but if the stuff he's saying is true...
There's another killer who murdered the first two victims?
Indulge us in a few more questions.
I have no idea. I want to know that too. What are you talking about? I didn't know. I never thought it would be that kind of place.
As I thought.
You believe me? Did they find him? Did they find the one who did such cruel things? Mayumi.
Please calm down. Our ability to find the culprit rests on you. We know about the other world. In fact, we're the only ones who can fully understand what you have to say.
Only you?
We did blame you for everything at first, but now I think we can accept whatever you got to tell us as truth.
Please, tell us everything you can, calmly and slowly.
You're willing to listen? Do my story?
Might not have long to tell. Oh, this might be my last chance to tell it.
All right.
C10.
Soon after my affair with Mayumi became common knowledge, I returned to my parents' home, as if to run away from the scandal. And I started drinking heavily to drown my anxieties. I hadn't been able to reach Mayumi at all, and that didn't help either. Mayumi, where are you? She'd been disgraced on all the afternoon shows and forced to resign from the program she was on. I caused her so much trouble. I wanted to at least apologize to her, but I couldn't even do that. I lost the will and energy to do anything. Then, one day, the rumor I heard some time ago came back to me. Since I had nothing better to do, I sat down blankly in front of the TV and watched my own reflection. And all of a sudden, there was Mayumi. Mayumi? Is that you? The Mayumi inside the TV looked as if she was calling to me for help. Mayumi? Mayumi! When I reached out unthinkingly to touch her, my arm disappeared into the TV, as if I had dipped it into a pool of water. I was so shocked that I lost my balance and nearly fell face first into the TV. I was so scared. I couldn't understand what just happened. I thought maybe I'd gone insane. In the end, I decided to think of it as just a dream, and I went back to the city the next day after finishing work. The next afternoon when I got to work, I was fired on the spot, as I expected. That wasn't what broke me, though. It was Mayumi being found dead. And not just that, but it had happened in my hometown. I was dumbstruck. But later on, I remembered the image of Mayumi I'd seen that night. Was it not a dream? Could it really have been an SOS from Mayumi? I hadn't touched another TV because the first time was so terrifying, but I decided to try it again, and I confirmed that none of it was a dream. So that image, was it something Mayumi showed me, calling for help? That's how I felt.
And eventually, you learned of the Midnight Channel.
I remembered that when Mayumi was alive, she was chasing a rumor about some bizarre TV program. I'd heard about it before, but I thought it was just an urban legend. But then Mayumi appeared on it, and later turned up dead. The more I thought about it, the harder it became to believe that the two events were unrelated. Soon after that, I came back to Inaba to answer the police's questions. I'd lost my job, and I wanted to know the truth of Mayumi's death for myself. Then, on another rainy night, someone else appeared on the Midnight Channel. It was a girl. She looked like she was calling for help, just like Mayumi. The first thing that came into my mind was, maybe this girl will be the next to die.
And that was Saki-senpai.
I'd been following all the news about Mayumi, so I noticed right away that she was the girl who found Mayumi's body. And if my hunch was right, she'd be the next victim. I didn't want her to die the way Mayumi did, so I desperately kept watching. I was consumed with the idea of rescuing her. Then, little by little, her image on the screen came into sharper focus.
It became sharper?
How did you find out it was her?
After I came back, my father couldn't bear to see me in such low spirits, and gave me a job with the family business. I met that girl when I delivered a package to the liquor store. After agonizing over it, I decided to meet her and told her to be careful. But that same night, on the TV, she looked as if she was being engulfed by some black shape. She was writhing in pain. That's why I warned her. Why won't she pick up the phone? Come on, please! The next day, they found her dead. I knew she was gonna be murdered, but I couldn't save her. I blamed myself, thinking there must have been something I could have done. There was no one who depended on me. Nobody at work, not even my wife. Mayumi was the only one who accepted me for who I was. But she was murdered, and the same person killed another girl. I was beside myself. I couldn't forgive myself for doing nothing.
You really did love Miss Yamano.
Yes, from the bottom of my heart. Before I was married, my wife made it big in show business. I was happy for her, but it put a strain on our relationship.
I think I can kind of relate.
It was around that time when I met Mayumi. She was interviewing our candidate for the next election. She was a big-name announcer, but she only worked with local stations, and her attitude towards work was similar to mine. We both came from Inaba, so she was easy to talk to. I knew it was wrong, but I couldn't help getting intimate with her. She gave meaning to my life. Soon after Saki-san was found dead, yet another girl appeared on TV. That was you. She'll be kidnapped next, and murdered. I can't let her end up like Mayumi and that other girl. This time, I'm gonna do something. My opponent was a murderer who left no clues to his identity. I thought hard about what I could do to protect her from someone like that. I'll never convince her. If she gets suspicious and they arrest me, who'll save her then? The girl inside the TV looked as if she was smiling at me. And that's when it hit me. I apparently had the power to go through the TV screen to the other side. Then, what if I put her into the TV and give her shelter there before the killer gets her? What are you trying to tell me? That it's safe over there? Is that it? The girl inside the TV seemed to smile at me again. And I thought, no matter what kind of place it might be, it's better than being slaughtered. Once things calmed down, I could just let her out again. If she's inside the TV, there's no way they can find her. It felt as if everything was starting to come together in my mind. Could it be that Mayumi gave me that power to prevent any more victims from meeting her fate? Was it my mission to save people? But there was a big problem. If I explained the situation to the victim, they wouldn't understand. I had already tried that and failed miserably. It seemed the only thing I could do was to take them away. If that was my mission, I'd just have to do it. Or so I thought. Mayumi, please lend me your strength.
So, since you thought people who appeared on the Midnight Channel would be killed, you kidnapped us in order to save us.
Mission? Give me a break! You never stopped and wondered about any of this?
I thought I was the only one who could help them. I did call the police, but they didn't believe me. I knew the area well, thanks to my job. I had a large truck, and I could move around without suspicion. I thought my job as a delivery man would be the perfect cover for my mission. I thought no one else could do it. But are you telling me that I wasn't saving them?
If a person is still within the TV world when the fog appears here, they will die. Beginning with Yukiko-san, the people you thought you had been saving were, in fact, in mortal peril. It was my friends here who really saved us all.
I had a feeling that was it. When I went after that little girl and entered the TV myself, for the first time, I had some doubts about myself.
You refer to Nanako-chan, correct?
The police were after me, so I had to get away. But I still felt I needed to do everything I could to save that poor little girl. That's why I went in after her. But the TV world was completely different than I imagined. Such an abominable, grotesque place. I knew that the three of you who I saved went back to your normal lives, so I didn't realize how terrible that world was. I never knew. You couldn't even get out of that place on your own.
No. That's a cowardly way to put it. I'd probably already begun to realize that it was a dangerous place. If I hadn't, I wouldn't have gone to see you all.
See us? Wait, are you talking about the concert we did at Junes?
Yes. I wanted to know why the ones I saved were all hanging out with each other, and how much you remembered. But in the end, I couldn't bring myself to say anything and ran home. I must have felt too guilty. But all the doubts and anxieties I'd been unconsciously suppressing exploded out when I entered the television myself. I thought I was going insane. I probably did. And you know the rest. When I came to, I was lying in a hospital bed.
You really were trying to save people.
But I ended up doing just the opposite. What a fool. I always wanted to enter the world of politics and become useful to society. But after losing my job and the woman I loved, all I had left was this power. I convinced myself that world was some sort of sanctuary, and I secretly believed myself to be a hero. I never doubted what I saw on TV, and believed everything was as I wanted it to be. I didn't think for myself at all. That's why I couldn't protect them. I'm to blame for all of this. I suppose so. But the things I've done are too serious to be brushed aside like that. I have no intentions of running away from my crimes. I'm prepared to face the consequences. Kidnapping is already a serious crime. And on top of that, I put all those lives in danger. I'm sorry.
The Midnight Channel and the other world? You can hardly be blamed for failing to understand them properly. We must apologize to you as well. Had we let our emotions blind us to the truth, we would have piled all the responsibility on you.
I guess from your point of view, people did stop dying once you started saving people. The more you did it, the more you really believed you were preventing their deaths.
I'm such a joke. I'm sorry. I'm getting a little tired.
What are you all crammed in here for?
My apologies. We'll be leaving now.
Wait. I beg you, please, find whoever's behind this. You children are the only ones who know about that world.
It's all clear now. He never committed any murders. It was another party who threw the first two victims into the TV.
Now get out of here! I told you, he's almost ready to be transported. We can't have anything else happen. Sheesh. I better not see you rascals here again.
Nanako-chan looks like she's in pain. She's fighting for dear life.
This was the last place we saw Teddy, right? He was so worried about her.
How can he flake out like this when we have to find the real killer?
The police consider the matter closed. We'll have to do all the investigation from here on out. Let's revisit Saki-san and Miss Yamano's incidents and see if we can turn up fresh details.
But it's been over 6 months. Wouldn't the trail be cold by now?
I know, but we can't give up. We're the only ones who understand what's really going on. And you never know. People might remember some things now because they've had so much time to think about it. Let's split up and talk to people all over town tomorrow. We'll meet up in the evening to discuss our findings.
I hope we can find out something about Teddy, too.
One's pretty flippant.
Release your... Huh?
enough. Oh, dang it.
I'm seriously pooped. This stuff's a lot harder when you don't have a badge to flash. I walked around all day and didn't hear anything good.
It was the same for me. There was absolutely no talk about the case whatsoever, let alone the true culprit.
Ditto for me. Actually, in my case, I kept getting bombarded with questions and couldn't get them onto the main subject at all. The killer must be pretty good to have pulled this off without being seen by anyone in this small town.
What should we do?
Well, one steak bowl, please.
That's not what I meant. But then again, I guess we might as well take a break. I'll have a crab and egg fried rice.
I'll have roast pork ramen with extra noodles.
Oh, now that our tummies are full, let's share what we learned, even if it wasn't much. So, to sum up, there really was no new information. The end?
The police had an unusually large number of officers in their initial investigation of the first two incidents. To find facts that even they overlooked would be difficult indeed, now that over half a year has passed. There wasn't a single report of suspicious persons being witnessed to begin with. Miss Yamano had ardent fans, whereas Saki-san didn't, but otherwise the conditions are the same.
You know, every time I tried to ask about the case, everyone ignored me and kept ranting about the damn fog.
Yeah, that or the Midnight Channel. I asked around about Teddy too, but no one's seen him. Gee, I wonder where he could have gone.
Do you have anything, Naoto? Any new, deductions?
Without any new data to work with, there isn't much I can do. But there must be someone in town who meets all the criteria for this case. The killer must have a connection to both Saki-san and Miss Yamano, as well as be in a position to observe our actions periodically to some extent. Finally, it must be someone who could approach Senpai's house without arousing suspicion. I need some fresh air before I give it more thought. I'll be outside. It's snowing. No wonder it's chilly.
Ugh, it's freezing out here. Maybe this'll help clear my head and get my deductive muscles flexing. Hey, is it snowing? Too bad the fog's so thick. The snow just gets lost in it. What's the matter?
Everything you know one more time. The culprit had some sort of connection with both Mayumi Yamano and Saki. Judging by the warning letters, the culprit died and what you did there. Highly likely that they also knew what Namatame stood back. Police thing. Their oddity about the case is that there were almost no witnesses. Warning letters seem to have been delivered directly to your house, but no one suspicious. No one unusual was seen around Mayumi Yamano or Saki, despite the police disappearing an unusually high number of officers. Dispatching them. Must be someone in this small town who fits all the facts. So I think you get 3 tries. But I do actually know who it is. It's Dojima. I didn't get this though. Goodness. Get this my first try at all. I was convinced. Like I think I tried twice. Who did? And Shiwagi maybe? I have no idea who I even like blamed it on. But correct answer is a doctor. She may have been able to keep an eye on your actions. You would have been able to approach your house with ease and knows the area well. Thinking about it, you much about the police's movements from Adachi as well. Doubt him. Something is bothering you. However, so we're good friends with Adachi. He couldn't have done it. Your friends about your suspicions about Adachi being the culprit?
Huh? What about him?
Detective Adachi. A member of the police force. That is an interesting approach. It would certainly explain the lack of witness reports. It's the same reason no one ever reported seeing Namatame's truck.
This is a small town, so everyone must have known who he is. And since he's a detective, people definitely wouldn't have thought of him as being suspicious.
In fact, he could use his position to his advantage and hide critical information.
Huh. Well, if you think of it that way, I guess it's possible. But we're talking about Adachi here, right? I mean, really? Adachi? He's your textbook lousy detective. Are we really on the right track here?
Actually, regarding Detective Adachi, I'm not sure how to put it, but there's something that's been bothering me about him for some time now.
Yeah?
Perhaps it's just my imagination, so I shouldn't speak too...
It's cold. I think we've cooled down enough here. Let's go back in.
Adachi-san? That can't be. I mean, he said he came to escort Miss Yamano and...
What? Was he at your inn when the announcer was staying there?
When Miss Yamano was staying at our inn, the media were swarming all over it. That's when Adachi-san arrived, saying he'd been assigned to guard her. He told our waitress that fame could be rough.
Guard her? He didn't spend the night there?
Huh. I wonder if he knew Ms. Yamano.
I don't know about that, but I heard he did call out to a girl in my class. I found out this afternoon. But I thought, that's just how cops are. So I didn't think it had anything to do with the case.
Detective Adachi also questioned Saki-san, the one who found the announcer's body, on numerous occasions. I heard it was because there was so little information about the case at the time, but it's certainly unusual to question someone with as strong an alibi as hers multiple times.
Then you think he had something else on his mind?
And that something is what connects those two victims to Adachi-san? Come to think of it, we've been running into that guy a lot, in all sorts of places. And every time he'd tell us what the police were doing before saying, "Oops, I said too much," and clamming up. Was that all to throw us off the trail?
It would be no problem for him to drop that warning letter into your mailbox either. Not to mention the fact that he can destroy any evidence that might point to him.
Various peculiarities have become I don't know what it said.
Is it really Adachi-san?
This is still only a tentative theory. We should work to confirm it as soon as possible. This is Naoto Shirogane. Something has occurred to me about the case, and I'd like to get Detective Adachi's input on it. Huh? The transport? It's right now? Right, I see. Thank you.
What was that about a transport?
Detective Adachi is headed to the hospital to prepare for Namatame's relocation. We must head there at once.
I feel like this social link eventually just goes like all the way to rank 10.
Huh? What are you guys doing here? Hey, do you know where Dojima-san went? They told me he snuck out of his room again.
I assure you, we've made it clear to him several times that he needs to stay put, but he keeps going off on his own.
Jeez, with Namatame finally relocated, I was looking forward to going home.
So, he's been relocated. I've been wondering, you seem to be in a terrible hurry to get him out of this hospital.
Huh? Oh, well, yeah. I mean, we can't leave him here with Dojima-san and Nanako-chan around. Didn't you guys think so too? Hey, what are you doing here anyway? Nanako-chan's room is in the other wing. Don't you think you should leave before Dojima-san finds you? If he catches you, he'll start pestering you again.
Adachi, where's Namatame? There's been a lot of noise today for some reason.
Dojima-san, what are you doing here? Namatame's already been relocated. I was looking for you so I could tell you that.
You did what? Who authorized that? There's still more I need to ask him about.
Give me a break, Dojima-san.
Those first two murders have been bothering me. His motives are shaky and his alibi is rock solid. We closed a lot of loopholes on the basis of his testimony. But that part's still nagging at me.
Is this more of your detective's intuition? He's already been relocated. It's no use hassling me about it. And you kids should really get home too. You're gonna get in the way of police business.
What's gotten into you today? It's odd to see you taking work so seriously.
Come on! I'm always giving 110% when it comes to the job. You should get back to work too, Dojima-san. Your current assignment? Get better as soon as possible.
What are you all doing here?
We came to confirm something with Adachi-san.
Question Adachi.
The time the announcer went missing? I can't say for sure offhand. It's not like I saw her or anything. That was months and months ago, too. My memory's kinda hazy that far back. Why wouldn't I question her? She discovered the announcer's body. But she didn't know much about it, so I only talked with her once or twice. Was that all you wanted to ask? Well, I hope it helped. Warning letter?
The one that was delivered to his house. It's in police custody now, correct?
I don't really remember.
Hey, what do you mean you don't remember? I gave it to you to take down to the crime lab for processing. You're telling me you forgot?
I'm sorry. Your accident was right after that, and what with one thing and another, it sort of slipped my mind. Besides, that thing was just a prank, wasn't it? Jeez, what are you asking me all this for? For crying out loud, what's this all supposed to be about? Dojima-san, you really need to get back to your bed. That's why your wounds aren't healing. And you all need to go home right now. Do you have any idea what time it is? I'm going back. I need to get to the station and report in.
Just one more thing, please. We know for certain now that the first two murders weren't Namatame's doing. Someone else killed them. Adachi-san, do you have any idea who that might be?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
'Cause we think it might have been you.
What? That's ridiculous! We already know Namatame's the one who put them all in!
What did you just say?
Put them all in? What's this putting them in business? Do you know something about the method behind their murders? Don't tell me that all that talk about TVs and whatnot from before was...
I see. Now I finally understand. To tell the truth, Adachi-san, I've been fixated on something you once said. Before I didn't know why, only that it sounded a wrong note to me. Do you recall when I read Namatame's diary? At the scene of Dojima-san's accident. At the time, I said, even the victims who survived and were never released to the public are written here. And in response, your words were, wow. Then that settles it. How, I wonder? Would that settle anything? At the time, the police had no idea that there had been other attempted murders related to the case. You had no reason to say such a thing. After all, there are countless examples of people disappearing for a few days. Yet when I read the list of names, you raised no objection. Odd that. What do you say to that, Detective Adachi?
I don't know. I said I'm busy!
Wait, you son of a bitch! Adachi! Ah, damn it! Adachi!
What the? I swear he ran this way! Damn it! Where the hell did he go?
Did you find him? I contacted security. Nobody's seen Adachi and there's no record of anyone leaving this area. So he must be still in this ward somewhere.
He's still here? But we looked! We didn't find him anywhere!
That bastard.
Dojima-san? For heaven's sake, what are we going to do with you?
Sorry. I got carried away.
Do you even want to get better? If you keep this up, there could be lasting damages. Have you forgotten how much trouble it caused you last time?
You're right. Sorry. You've got to find Adachi. I need to square this away with him. Please.
He hasn't left this ward yet? I don't think he would, but could he have...
Yeah, I think so. If he's the killer, he can go through, right?
You mean he went in through here?
We searched every inch in the direction he ran off. There's nowhere to hide. I don't think we could have missed him.
He was cornered. It's highly probable that he escaped there. If he does indeed turn up on the other side, that should prove beyond a doubt that he is the true culprit.
Damn. So I guess we were right. What do we do now?
I think it's too dangerous to go in from here. We're not 100% positive he used this TV, and on top of that, we don't know where it might lead. Let's go in from Jeunesse like always. It'll be fine. So long as we're ready for him, we'll crush that jerk in one strike.
It's Teddy. Or Margaret or Marie. He is sitting here not noticing your presence.
Where am I? Sensei? Why are you here? I see. How mysterious. There are so many things I don't know about. But I did realize something. I've been thinking all this time about who I really am. But I couldn't find the answer. I was no one from the start. Humans live in the other world, and shadows live in this world. From the beginning, that's all there was to it. I was just a shadow in that world. You're always so kind, Sensei. I figured something out. That day at the hospital, I realized that I really can't do anything. As soon as I thought that, I lost consciousness. Then when I woke up, I was inside the fog. Shadows can't stay in the human world. They aren't allowed. I walked and walked, but there was nothing all around me. Just when I started thinking that I couldn't go anywhere, I heard the noise of a car. And then I was here. I remember lots of things now. My world is a place shaped by human thoughts. One day, a shadow living in that world awakened to human emotions. But humans and shadows are completely different entities. So he made himself forget that he was a shadow. He wanted to forget. He wanted people to like him. And that's how he came to look like this. I really am stupid. What the other Teddy said before, in the end, it was all true. No matter how much I search for myself, I have no self. there was no me to begin with. I'm just a shadow that took a different form so humans would like me. It would have been better if I had never remembered, but I did. I'll probably turn back to a regular shadow soon. Oh yeah, Sensei, one day, when you meet Nana-chan in heaven, apologize for me. Tell her, I'm sorry I couldn't do anything. Tell her, I'm really sorry. Huh? Really? Nana-chan's. Wow, that's wonderful. I'm so glad. Glad that I could at least hear that. My heart feels so much lighter now. I'm starting to feel sleepy. What a strange place. It feels so soothing. It's not like my world. Something just feels so nostalgic about this place. Could this be your dream world, Sensei? Uh-huh. But I wonder why I met you here. What am I supposed to do now? But I don't know what to look for or how to find it. No matter how hard I think, there's too many things my little brain can't understand. But I do understand one thing now. I'm glad that I met you, Sensei.
Did it also evolve into a version?
But I have to get going. This is your place. It doesn't seem like somewhere that I'd be allowed to stay. Goodbye, Sensei.
It seems the words in your memory weren't the only things you summoned here. This is a room for guests who have an ego that can be nurtured. Shadows, mere fragments broken off from the ego, have no place here. The water's strength has moved a single stone that had stopped, returning it once again into the flow. Very interesting. Well now, it's about time we departed once again. This vehicle is still on its journey. There is no reason to tarry here for long. Margaret?
We're ready to go. Let us depart.
You are every inch the guest I had anticipated. Now it's time for you to return. I am even more intrigued now as to where this is all headed.
We'll be waiting for your next visit. How did it go? Did you find Teddy?
No, and no one's seen him either.
Oh, that annoying little furball! Just when we're at a turning point in the case, too.
We have no choice. Let's pursue Adachi for now.
Whoa.
Okay, BRB, I gotta go smack my dog because he's being a moron.
Worse than before.
What the? There's this malicious aura everywhere. It feels completely different from the last time I was here. I think we'd better hurry. Give me a sec to try finding Adachi.
Does this mean both this world and ours are getting messed up?
Our glasses work on the fog on the other side. It can't be normal. And I heard more people are falling ill because of the fog. I wonder what's going to happen.
I sense him. Adachi's definitely in here.
Are you serious? Which way?
Hold on.
So he did come to this side. Well, that settles it. There's virtually no doubt remaining that he's the true culprit. Once we capture him, solving the mystery of this world and the rest of the case can't be far behind.
Then maybe we'll find out where Teddy came from too. Man, where is that bear anyway?
Well, I can say for sure he's not here. And I know Adachi is here, but I can't track him down myself. Gee, Ted, why aren't you here when we need you most?
This place. I see. I came back, but it really doesn't matter. I'm completely useless. Nana-chan, I'm so sorry.
Teddy? It is you, Teddy. I heard your voice. You said, hang in there. I heard my big bro and everyone else too.
Nana-chan! Oh, hold on! I'll get the doctor!
It seems she's asleep again.
Nana-chan told me that she heard my voice. She heard me say, hang in there.
It could be that her frankly miraculous recovery was because everyone's voices reached her. Even unconscious, people are capable of hearing others' voices.
My voice. And theirs too. Everyone.
In any case, there are too many things we don't understand about her condition and what caused it. We're doing our best, but it's difficult when everything about her illness is a total unknown.
Unknown?
Well, if anything happens, please send for me.
If I'm an unknown being, then the way I can change is unknown too. So all I have to do is make them not unknown. Nana-chan's doing her best. Sensei and the others are probably fighting now too. I'm just a shadow. But Nana-chan cheered up when she heard my voice. So what if I'm just a shadow? There must be something I can do. I can't just give up thinking about things. That's why I came back here. Right, Nana-chan?
She just wakes up again? Yes. Il Hokidochi. Amui.
Right. I need to get back to the others. Hang in there, Nana-chan. I'll be back soon.
It's no use. I can only tell that Adachi is here, not his exact location.
Rise-chan!
If only Teddy was with us.
Didn't he say his nose is practically useless now? And could he even help us find that bastard?
Nope. He'd be no help at all. But he was always there to support me whenever.
That bear's a loudmouth, but he's nice to have around. He's always so full of energy.
He's lighthearted and always optimistic.
I'm alright. I just got a little dizzy. The fog's so dense, it's hard to see through it.
Why don't we call it a day? It won't do us any good if you collapse.
I agree. If Rise-san became fatigued, even if we found Adachi, our capacity in battle would be reduced. Moreover, it's almost nighttime. We should return to our world for the present.
Damn it! We came so far to run smack into a dead end!
I know he's in there too. What's wrong with me? My powers are completely useless. Teddy?
You little... Where the hell were you?
I'm sorry.
You idiot! Bad bear! Bad! You're so late! Who do you think you are?
Rise-chan? Are you faking?
No, stupid!
Sorry. I want to help you all again.
You know how much trouble you caused, you dumb bear? Where the hell were you?
I'm sorry. I figured out a lot of things. Stuff about me and that world. I wanted to tell you all.
A shadow? You mean you're one of those things we've been fighting?
Yup. Just like the ones you all know about. Shadows are suppressed human thoughts given form. Everyone has them inside.
Wait, you say you're a shadow, but you didn't attack us. And you kept telling us from the start that you wanted to bring peace and quiet back to that world, right?
But in the end, I was just an ordinary shadow. Nothing special about me at all. I did everything I could until now to try and make my world peaceful. But instead, the weird fog started seeping out into this world too. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. If I really was special, then maybe...
It's no big deal. I mean, we weren't expecting much from you in the first place. And about you being a shadow, we pretty much figured you were something like that anyway.
Huh? What are you saying? Here I am pouring my heart out to you, and you say you thought I was something like that anyways? No normal person would think such a pretty bear could really be a shadow.
So what's the problem with being a shadow?
It's true that you may have been born that way, but you now possess the power of persona. A shadow is suppressed power. Once controlled by the ego, it becomes a persona. Doesn't it follow then that you must have developed an ego? Whether the ego masters its shadow or the shadow awakens to its ego. The only difference I see is the order in which the process occurred.
Oh, Teddy's practically human then.
I'm the same as humans?
You keep trying to figure out who you are, just like all of us here. You can't do much on your own. You really aren't that special. See? What's so different between you and us? rest of us were pretty much a group of misfits to begin with, too, right? You fit right in, man.
I beg your pardon? Who are you calling a misfit?
Isn't that just you, Senpai?
Hey, that's not something a detective would say. Or an idol, either. Gee, stop crying, will ya? Now's not the time for that. While you were gone, we figured out who murdered the announcer and Senpai. It was Adachi.
Huh? Adachi? That total goofball? Whoa! I didn't notice at all. Looks like I'm pretty blind to that sort of thing. But you all know him. If you can't find someone like that, I don't think I can help you.
Like I said, we're not expecting much from you.
Well, the main thing is, it's hard to get pumped about this without someone nice and fuzzy around.
Yeah, what Kanji said.
Okay. Thanks, guys.
All right, now that the band's back together, let's take it from the top. Starting tomorrow.
It's been a while, but I'll do my best to look for him too. Leave it to Fuzzy.
Judgment.
I'll give it a try, but if Risei-chan couldn't find him, I really doubt someone with a dried up nose like me will be much help. I do smell Adachi baby in here, but the fog is completely covering up his scent.
Teddy, you can't do it either?
When you look at me with those eyes, I get this feeling I've got to sniff him out no matter what! This is my time to shine! Ooh, I'm getting something!
Teddy?
Hey, quit wandering around. You better not flake out on us again.
Huh? I sense it from this away.
Is it Itachi?
How do I put it? It's kinda hazy, but at the same time, it feels like I've got a whopper on the line.
I don't get it.
Very suspicious. This definitely smells. But that's weird. If I remember right, that's where Sensei, Yosuke, and Chie-chan came from when I met them for the first time.
When we first... where was that? Oh, you mean that creepy-ass room where all the faces on the posters were cut out?
Yep, there's someone there.
Teddy, you really are amazing.
It was just dumb luck. It's because that's where I first sensed Sensei and the others. That's why it kinda smelled over there.
Oh, I see. Wait, did you say it smelled? Wasn't that the room where Yosuke had to go to the bathroom and...
Huh? You're saying he peed his pants there?
Ew, I don't want to hear it.
Oh, you lie so bad! Dude, I did not piss my pants! Gee, quit spreading random rumors about stuff like that.
Well, it happened so long ago, my memory's kind of fuzzy, you know?
Okay, guys, enough fuzziness. Follow me, the master of fuzzy logic.
I haven't heard you crack up in a while, Yukiko. Though I really wonder sometimes about your sense of humor.
Rank 8. 7. Flying either way.
That damn bitch. I noticed her first, and she just had to run off and have an affair. Who's there? Oh, it's you guys. You're very persistent. I don't know what you're talking about.
You're not lying your way out of this one, damn it! Just being here proves it! Answer us! You're the one who threw Ms. Yamano into the TV, aren't you?
It was an accident. She started struggling. What else was I supposed to do? I called her out to the lobby because I wanted to ask her something, and then she started getting hysterical on me.
Who are you? And what's this something important you called me out here for?
What they say on the news isn't true, is it? All that talk about you having an affair and whatnot, it's all a lie, right?
Why do I have to explain myself to you?
I see. So you don't deny it. You caught my eye. But it turns out you're another worthless bitch.
What the heck?
What's wrong with you? Don't make me call for help!
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! I think you need to see what it's like to fear for your life. It'll get your head straight.
What are you going to do?
She fell in. Wow! So people can go completely inside! Good thing for me, no one else was around there in the middle of the night.
That happened in our lobby?
I learned about the Midnight Channel through some rumor. You hear a lot of fishy stories like that on the Force. But it was pure coincidence that I touched the screen and discovered my power. I burst out laughing when I found out. I knew right away that this was going to be interesting.
So you tested it out on Mayumi Yamano?
Nah, it was nothing like that. I'm a very sincere fellow. I was just trying to punish the stupid bitch a little for betraying me. Yeah, putting them inside the TV was never the plan. But you know, both Mayumi and that dippy high school girl struggled for no reason.
Then you were responsible for Saki-senpai's death!
Saki? Oh yeah, her name was Saki Konishi, or something like that. At first I just called her in because of work-related stuff, her being the one who found Mayumi's body and all. And naturally, if there was any chance she'd seen something, I'd need to know, right? So I was all set to be a nice guy to her, and then that bitch.
What's this about anyways? Didn't you call me in for more questions?
Well, we'll get to that. But you know, I saw you this afternoon. You were getting pretty cozy with that Namatame. Huh. So I'm not good enough for you. Well, I know how to deal with girls like you.
No!
God, these high school girls today. This world's gone straight to shit. When I was in school, I wasn't allowed to do anything but study my ass off. I was supposed to be the best of the best, and instead they stick me in the boonies. But I guess I got the sweet power to make up for it. Life's not so bad after all. Get on your knees and beg, and maybe I'll let you out. Yeah, like that'll happen. As if I'd walk into a death trap like that. It was a lot easier the second time. High school girls are thinner, you know? Lighter.
You son of a bitch!
Come on, give me a break. I didn't know it was dangerous inside the TV. It's not like I was trying to kill them. I mean, I'm sure they hit on Namatame, not the other way around. The council secretary will one day rise to public office himself, Mayumi and that high schooler were just gold digging. They got exactly what they deserved. I didn't do anything wrong at all.
Shut the hell up! You knew
Screw
from what
this
happened
guy.
to Mayumi Yamano that people die in here!
So what if I knew? Nah, he called the police in the middle of the night, just after they found that Saki girl's body. The rest of the force had their hands full with the double homicide, and it happened that I was the one who took the call.
Namatame said the police refused to take him seriously. You were responsible for that then.
Oh, quite the contrary. If anyone else had taken the call, sure, but I actually did believe him, you know?
That's the pattern to the 2 deaths so far? And now you're seeing a girl in a kimono on that weird program, and you think she'll die too, is that right? Namatame-san, do you seriously expect us to believe something like that?
But it's true! If there's any way the police can protect her...
Listen, there's no way the police are going to make a move based on a fantasy story like that. It does sound interesting, though.
But...
Oh, I have an idea. If you really want to save her that much, why not do it yourself? Like, you could shelter her somewhere. Someplace where no one could find her.
Where no one could find her?
Save her yourself. You can do it. I'm busy, so I'm hanging up now. Bye.
Isn't that amazing? Of all the people who could have received Namatame's call, it ended up being me. Talk about luck! All I did was give him a little push. And he completely bought into his vision of this world. The more people you guys saved, the more he'd kidnap. Both sides had the best of intentions, so the game of cat and mouse would never end. It was awesome.
You gotta be shitting me!
Why? What reasons could you have for doing that?
Reasons? None, really. I could do it, that's all. And it was fun. I guess that's my reason?
You murdered people just for the fun of it?
Sicko.
Come on. All I did was put people in here. I didn't murder them. And Namatame did most of it. I had nothing to do with any of you.
You're just dodging the blame!
Yeah? Then how would you prove it? He put people inside TVs? You think the police are that stupid?
What a jerkwad!
I do admit, though, I never thought you guys would manage to track me down. I like that. Games like this gotta have surprises or they get boring fast. It's like when I dealt with that Kubo kid. That was fun, too.
Then, you mean to say that Mitsuo Kubo's disappearance was your doing as well? I did sense something odd in his course of action. If he had special powers and wanted attention, why resort to a regular copycat crime? But that wasn't the case. Kubo had no such powers. In fact, he was thrown in by you. Am I correct?
It had been a while since I last put someone inside the TV, so I really got a kick out of that one.
Why did you do that? And how come Mitsuo didn't say anything about you?
You think that didn't occur to me before I did it? Come on, I'm a detective. I let him through to a room at the station with a TV, switched off the lights, and did it quick while he was still startled. As long as he didn't see me push him in and no one else did either, no one would believe him, even if he survived. Of course, I don't think the Kubo kid ever figured out what happened.
Wait, the police station?
Yeah, he turned himself in pretty quick, actually. This was back when we didn't even know enough to issue a search warrant. But the other officers decided it was just a prank, so they pawned him off on me. I didn't blame them. I mean, a kid coming and saying, "I did it all, it was me." Who'd believe him? But it looked bad. I didn't think anyone would come forward and take the blame for all the incidents. The police were desperate to pin it on anyone. If this kid really did it, they might have announced the case was closed. And if that happened, Namatame would stop saving people. I couldn't let that happen, or the game would be over. That's why I told the others I sent him home. I came up with the idea to put him inside the TV on the spot.
the game would be over? You threw him in just so your fun wouldn't end?
You gotta have some excitement in life, don't you agree? But then you guys put your foot in it yet again and ruined my fun. Thanks to you, Kubo was arrested again, and everyone acted like he was the true culprit behind it all. Couldn't they see how badly he copied the crime scene? It worked out in the end, though, because good old Namatame kept saving people. I guess the guy started to develop some kind of messiah complex, huh? What an idiot.
This is all a game to you. How dare you murder people? Murder Saki-senpai for such a stupid reason! You bastard! I'll never forgive you!
You can keep your forgiveness. Our world will probably become just like this place soon enough anyways. Didn't you notice? The fog's leaking out. Everything on that side's pretty much screwed. The two worlds will merge soon, and then there'll be no difference, no sides anymore.
What the hell's he talking about?
This isn't his real body. The real Adachi is somewhere else.
But this guy feels different from an ordinary shadow. It doesn't seem like he's going berserk.
Wow, you can tell that much? This me is just around to greet you guys, and thank you for wasting your time by chasing me in here. I'd say this world has taken a real shine to me. I feel like it's giving me everything I've ever wanted. And the monsters don't attack me at all. Maybe they can tell we have the same goal.
The Shadow's goal?
By the end of the year, Inaba will disappear completely into the fog. Soon, this place will be reality. I'll be in this world, so if you want me, come and get me. This world has a mind of its own. We'll see which of us it favors.
Keep your bullshit to yourself. It's about time you shut the hell up. We'll finish this right now!
What a chump! Didn't I just tell you the real me is somewhere else? I'll be expecting you all. We'll put an end to this.
Get back here, you!
That stuff about the world's mind and how this place will become our reality. Was he serious?
The rest of his confessions were consistent. We'd best proceed under the assumption that it's no lie.
It felt like he's gained some strong power after coming here.
Not only that, maybe he got taken over by that power.
So what he said about the two worlds becoming one, that's really gonna happen?
Didn't he say that it would happen by the end of this year? What happens then?
I think he means this world will engulf the human world. The people in town are acting weird. It's like when the shadows that emerged from people went berserk. If the fog gets even thicker, and this town is completely shut off from the outside world, then the other side might become full of shadows, like over here.
You mean everyone's gonna turn into shadows?
Damn it! Damn that bastard! Why? We went through so much to get here, and now it turns out he was pulling our strings this whole time? Yeah, it's about time we finished this. I don't want to feel this way ever again.
There's a path we can take now. I sense Adachi's presence from that direction. He's taunting us.
Bring it on! Let's go kick his ass right now!
Wait, I suggest we prepare ourselves first. We can't let him stab us in the back ever again. We must face him with all the power at our disposal and defeat him without fail.
I'm a little worried what he means by the end of the year, but now's not the time to freak out. Let's get prepared. Let's get over-prepared and leave footprints all over his stupid, smug face!
Senpai, please don't go on alone. I understand that it must hurt, since you seem to have a personal relationship with him.
That's why. I feel a presence kind of like yours up ahead. He might be calling to you. Wait, never mind. Forget I said that. We're all going together, okay?
Promise us.
He might be calling to you. We're all going together, okay?
Promise us.
There's no sign of anyone around. Is Adachi here? Disappeared.
This is a problem. Why didn't you bring the rest of them? You're such a party pooper. You couldn't even bring your wannabe detective friend? So boring. Your whole gang should be here. You know, work together, beat the bad guy. Friendship, effort, victory. You guys love that stuff. Oh, really? Just what was it about me that made you want to believe in me so bad? Well, I don't have anything to say to you. If crimes could be solved by appealing to morality, we wouldn't need the police. The person you believed in was a version of me who only existed in your head. You decided on your own to believe in me, and that decision betrayed you. Why complain about it to me? You say the dumbest shit. It's people like you who come to me alone, naively thinking you can turn me around, that piss me off the most. What do you think will happen if I shoot you? You're right. That's all it would be. Do you get it now? We're done talking. I won't miss next time.
The jester is no more. Thou hast seen how bonds may change. It's called lust? I thought it was... It's called hunger at one point, wasn't it?
Want me to let you choose? You can go back to your friends and bring them all here. Or you can die now. I guess regular revenge is boring, though. Let me see where your detective work takes you. It's always good for a laugh. You're so persistent. Look at all that youthful vigor you've got. Come on, leader. Bring all your friends back here.
Well, bye-bye.
Welcome back. I told you not to go alone, though I knew you would anyway. It's okay. I understand. I'll keep it a secret from the others, and I won't ask about Adachi for now. But come on, you should trust us more. Anyway, I'm glad you're safe. Attention customers, it is now closing time. Please visit us again tomorrow.
Oh, it's me. Hey, look, what are you doing? If you got some time, there's somewhere I want you to take me. Margaret to let me out more often. I really want to go there, okay? I'll be waiting for you to come get me. Overhear the students talking. Finally back. Getting thicker and thicker, or is it just me? Does it mean the world's coming to an end? I actually heard someone say that. What do you think's gonna happen? Earthquake? Tsunami? Gonna happen. It's just fog. Besides, if something terrible happens, the defense force or someone is sure to come save. But you're right. Ah! What if some giant monster attacks Inaba? Or aliens? I saw a movie about something like that. Escorts. Mark, again? Yeah, I mean, we can just do social links for a little bit, right? So we're finally... I say that we do social links until we go in. Literally no one's going in. Oh, there's one up right. Basically no. Off the sports club. This one, second to last rank? It's third to last, right? Not gonna be any more rainy days. That was a wasted opportunity. No, I think that we... This one's also like second to last or basically done. Get ready to... Sorry. I'll hang out with Naoki. How many days of the week? So, also, Friday, Saturday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So Friday and Saturday, the two next days we can do daycare job. Day we can. Sunday we can do marines. This? Oh, rainy days, okay. Came here with Naoki, who has finished helping his parents. Fog has enveloped the air. Messiah made up an excuse for why he was late and said the wind was really strong. Got really ticked off. Shut your eyes, all of you, he called and started scolding. Why we had to close our eyes so it was really awkward. For scolding us, he starts class and yells out, "Wants to answer, I know, Messiah answered." Messiah says, "See the board with my eyes closed." I lost it right there. Became a freak. Told Naoki a funny story about an embarrassing moment of your own. Really? Oh man, that's hilarious. Like it's been a while since I laughed. Child, remember the liquor stores? Ishi-san's son, right? Daughter was killed. Poor thing. Psychic on TV said that their ancestors committed some sin. Heard their store faces the northeast, and that's what brings all the bad luck. Looked cheerful. You figured he would be sad. Old of him. Siblings close in age aren't that. Daughter are.
No, it's okay.
It's okay. They're not worth your time. Roving eyes are always around somewhere. Used to it though. Seems they're not satisfied unless I look like a victim. It's been so long since I've talked to anyone about stupid things and just... I dropped some frames a little bit. I'm sorry, I probably made you feel uneasy, huh? Come home. What? The guy that does the model shop thing only out at... This one? Let's just read a bunch. Aren't able to get the extra books, but if I get most of the stuff, I could probably then be ready. City.
Hey.
Odd work. Culprit. To be honest, I'm still shocked to learn Dachi. Never forgive what he said or what he's done. Huh? I won't lose either. Oh, Nanako-chan, and we can't just let him do it. Put an end to this for everyone's sake and my own. Oh, hi. Free today? Am, but do I want to finish this one? If you end up going somewhere, invite me. Rocky? Not supposed to be available today. Oh no, he's available today. Just hang out. He's available so many days. Okay, there we go. Tutoring job. Bring date. Actually get 2 days worth of this one back to back potentially, but if we can't do it tomorrow, then Tez playing Phoenix Ranger Featherman R. Their eternal drill. Can't be that legendary. Ah, there's nothing my drill can't destroy. Once again, the children tug at you from all directions. No one came for you, Tess. He decided to walk him partway home. The beans, didn't you, mister? Told her I liked Phoenix Ranger Featherman R, huh? Anyway, you got a big mouth for a guy. She bought me a robot and a DVD. Well, what do you think would make her happy? Turn for her gift. Grown-ups always dodge my questions like that. Hey, already over? Oh, 4-leaf clover. Said she likes them. She said they bring. I'm gonna find a bunch of them by next Mother's Day. Bunch of hats. Being late. Talking about with Mr. You. You don't have to come pick me up. I can go home by myself. It's not that easy to fix everything. I wonder if he's afraid of me.
Maybe so.
So you're saying I'm scared as well, huh? Whenever I speak to him, he hides or leaves. He's running away from me. I must hate the fact that I'm... So then maybe I'll hang in there a little longer. About this with anyone else. You're always listening to my problems. Nevermore is one of the best songs. Ever. But also in Persona. And from here, I think it is a workout. They're passed out yesterday. No one at the hospital knows what caused it. They're saying it's because of this fog. Don't worry about what's causing it. I have great news for you. I joined a club called Healing Club. Applies to talk. Popular in my area. I know a lot of people. Join too. Ask your brother to join the club. Basically starting to worry about my health. Full reason. If it's popular, it must work. Giving into the paranoia. It's Saturday. Their job again, I think. Also check to see if there's any new books. There isn't. But we can go to... At the need fish. Why does I have to do that? Does Okina City have the fog too? I don't think it does, right? Oh, it does. Give it to Kanji or Teddy in case I ever want to use it. Decided to escort Eri and Yuta part of the way home. Oh, Minami-san, with Yuta, right? Cocoon? By the river.
Oh, hello.
Kamura-sensei. Apologize for the trouble Yuta caused. Really is rambunctious. You can tell how he was raised. Oh, who is this? He's a bit young to be your husband. Surely I am her husband. So different from the last time we met. Hey, husband?
Huh?
No, he's a caretaker at the daycare center. So he is young, I guess. City or so it can't be helped that Yuta could go this way. So burdensome to make some copies for. My private screw this. He sucks. Just his grades, that would be one thing, with slight violence streak. And I hate her. All the other mothers of children in Yuta's class. Nakamura is a good teacher. He'll gossip about me because you know how Yuta is, right? It's possible for me to make friends here. More studious child. What, it's all my fault? I'm doing my best, and yet I'm just sick of it all. It's always happened to me. Bully mom. Are you alright? I just had something in my eye, Yuta. Mr. Yu wasn't bullying me.
Thank you.
Sorry, but thank you. Yes, I'm happy.
Then
Now I'll see you again at the daycare center. Let's go home, Yuta. Don't punch anyone else on the way there. Gotta go get a shrine forge. don't think we got enough from it. Dang it. That's why. Do that again. Today we hang out with. I guess we could do the. We could. No, we need to finish Maurice. Okay, it's more gas masks. Screw Tanaka. Hisano, Marie. Got to prioritize Kanji and... I'm gonna stop doing these. I actually, like, for sure don't need any more. It's a nice option to have in the game, but it is like... By the time that you're even able to do it, it's so unnecessary. The floodplain. Cat one more. I don't know, man. Needs a lot of fish apparently.
But
Today's a bad day for me. I need to go hang out with an old woman. Well, an old woman, or technically an older woman. It's, you know. Oh, you know.
Huh?
Does this one require 2 hangouts? The fortune that I got said that it was ready to advance a while ago. Don't know. Okay, we're gonna hang out with Hisano then, I guess. We can hang out with Kanji. Oh, we'll hang out with Hisano. We're gonna do more shrine fortunes for... This is the last rank. Suppose that today is the last day I'll be seeing this river. Decided to move. My children have offered me a place with them. First I turned them down because I didn't want to born in, but...
No.
Oh no, if I stay here, I'll only think about my husband and the time I spent with him. Stay here, they'll mope around, and I'm sure he'll... Yes, will you accept this? Saved up my money to buy this a long time ago. I used to write to my... Delighted of someone. Feel that our story hasn't truth.
Thank you.
In the past, when exchanged letters connected to the present day. Sure, I don't have very long left in this world. It's not the case for you. Carrying on my story now. I can keep smiling. Had a good life. Skip this. I don't care what. Ahakala. I'm gonna do one more fortune for social.
Live a long.
Shouldn't have skipped that.
Live a long and full life. That is the greatest thing you can do for your beloved.
Yeah, I'm gonna do one more Shrine Fortune to see if... But if it still says the same thing, I'm going to... Or for some reason. None of the things that I read tell me that. Just pull a bunch for Adachi.
Yo.
Senpai, I haven't seen you in the morning for a while. Real bad guy being a cop on the case, that really surprised me, man. Now there's nothing for us to wait for, we just have to go kick his butt. Let's show that sucker, Senpai. Wait, Adachi. He'll learn what it means to deal with us the hard way, the kanji way. Quick check and see. Dance Marie. How would there?
Huh?
Okay, that was worth it.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's go. Hurry, let's go. Take me out.
Oh.
I found you, Senpai. Oh, Marie-chan's with you. Sensei surrounded by babes. You're gonna get me some of that action.
Ah.
I knew it. Hello, Marie-chan. Saying to Chie that I bet everyone will be here. A fun time with everyone, including Marie.
Well,
Good. Okay, it was another one of the stupid. Awesome. Glad that I waste my time with you. We'll get another fortune. Did it. Dun, dun, dun. Wing, wing. Getting used to this thick fog now. I'm not worried about not being able to see anymore. Once I realized that only those right see me. I used to freak out thinking see me in town and stop and yell at me. Because of the fog, none of my teachers would even 5 feet away. Relieved because some people get ill from it, but plus I'm kind of excited that it might not be the end of the world. We might actually get to see it, or that it might be the end. I know. Variety show that plays at midnight. No, gonna happen. Recently the shows have been kind of weird, but at least it's entertaining. Finding random shows that show up in the programming guide. Okay, there is the option to cultural club. I'm gonna leave that for now. I'm gonna finish off the stupid Marie social link because it's due in a week. It's over. Place I want to go. Place with the meat on the sticks. It's okay, right? again?
Really bugs me that it has to be foggy now.
Is constantly being bothered by the fog. What's bothering her?
It's tough, hard to bite into, and it got cold while I was still eating it. It was tasty. I remember it all from when we came here. This place, this taste, and you. Huh. This is a memory. A new memory. One that has no ties to who I was before. I can feel it now. It makes me happy.
Ree smiles happily.
When we were looking at clothes, your friends told me something. There are things that you can't do by yourself, but can do with others. That's true. You gave me a new memory. You taught me that I don't need to be worried. I wouldn't have been able to do that on my own. I only realized that because of you. Stupid jerk, I hate you! I was getting around to it, until you had to be a jerk about it, but thank you.
Still, a lot of people really don't like her. She's fine.
Hey, you can have
Not the
this.
best social link, but she's like interesting. She's probably on the same level as Jose and Royal.
I don't need to worry anymore.
Kind of
So
just
I'm
like an
giving this to you.
interesting character that
Finding
is
memories,
kind of out.
making new ones. Either way, I'll be with you, right? So, I want you to have this.
Feel Marie's strong trust in you. That's rank 10, baby. Kaguya. I actually want to make that one. I remember it being super good.
Good.
I think it might have been
Next,
super good in Persona Q.
Let's go visit a bunch of new places. I want to go to a beach, and on a mountain, and, whatever. You figure it out. I'll leave everything to you.
Perfect. Beach and today. We're reading again, baby. Social link progress. Do kanjis, need to finish strength. Really work on this one. Almost done. That one's done, basically. We have to finish one. No. 2, 3, 5, 6. Overall, that's probably like 20 days worth. Slightly less. While I start the book, also, I am going to go.
Hello.
Morning, Senpai. Been running into each other quite a lot, haven't we? Remember what Adachi said? Tempo will disappear into the fog by the end of the year. No, still need to of our time. Important to be ready for what lies ahead, but we should hurry. Adachi was telling the truth, and the lives of all mankind are at stake. This is no longer at the level of any murder investigation. Be sure to stop him. But time limit. Okay. So this is exactly what I was thinking. If you complete the dungeon early, we want to complete it basically on December 22nd, because if you do it early, you actually lose out. Like, it just skips ahead. Christmas. What made someone faint? Yeah, I heard it was someone from 3-3. Know what really caused it, right? No point in panicking. I'd worry more about getting a gas mask if you don't next. Quiet, everyone. Class is still in session. No talking. Starting to panic. Marie's social link. Still Wednesday. Hi there. I'm always expecting to see Nishi. Not here. Kanji. Kanji's. He's actually. Hey, you want to go out? I feel like I've been running around in circles, you know? Get this place out of my head. I keep wondering if that rabbit the kid tossed out might have washed ashore around here. Ends it now, he'll just feel bad. I'm waiting in today or anything. Mister. You are? Sana-chan was really happy. I've been looking for you ever since. Kid, quit calling. Ah, forget it. Some more, mister? My mom really wants one. Sana-chan's mom does too. They say they'll pay you. Huh? Pay me? I don't need that. It ain't like that. I'm a pro at this. Mom wants a cat, Sana-chan's mom wants a dog, and my teacher wants a pink alligator. Alligator? One in the storybook, huh? Fine then, I'll get around to it sometime. Remember, you promised. Situation I got myself into, ain't it? I don't really know. I was in elementary school. I fixed a classmate's bag this one time. Looking back, I guess I liked her. Only did it to make her happy, but the next day all the girls were making fun of her. Cried. Understand why, but you know, thought I'd done something wrong. So I never thought I'd be thanked for doing stuff. It feels good. Here and thank you. I like it. I'm gonna have to get a shrine. I have to go to Okina Station to a fabric shop. Material, so later. Great success. Saw it on the Midnight Channel. This black creatures crawled out of the fog and infest the town. Gets overrun by them and the fog turning. Last person that appeared looked just like me. What should I do? I don't feel good. Turning into monsters. That sounds awesome. Some kind of anime. Not sure how it feels to turn into a monster. I guess if everyone was turned into monsters, that'd be okay. Everyone's becoming a creature. Why should I worry about becoming one? It'll be just evolving into a species. It's just like SMT. Any of them, basically. Even Persona. Naoto. Yeah, we're gonna just... Although, snow hasn't started yet, but I'm kind of worried about this one. Just can't anymore with the snow. We finish this one off. Oh no. Conflict. Really. Oh, you know what? I just can't trust it. Come on, guys, you haven't even finished your knee lifts yet.
I can still do it.
That's why you gotta push yourself. Come on, one more lap. I'll run with you. Sir. SK is coaching with passion. Feels like forever since I've been this exhausted. Feels good. I'm not gonna screw around anymore. From now on, I'm all business. Pretending that I was trying my hardest, but the truth is I was hardly trying. Managed to do well playing at half my potential. No one cared that I wasn't. Seriously. I wasn't doing so hot. I had a pop out. All I had to do was say I wasn't trying. Scared of the possibility that things could go wrong even when I gave it my all. If that happened, I would have to feel like I had no business even being. Lame, huh?
This is for you.
Spike brush. Brush, you can use it to clean your cleats. Realized I haven't used it in a long time, so I soaked my cleats from hang dry. I used to like cleaning my cleats with soccer ball. I don't know why I'm doing this. It just kind of popped into my head, you know? Super fancy or anything. Easy to use. It's not super fancy. Now you're gonna be running a lot from now on, so...
Alright,
come on, let's grab some grub before we go home. Oh? Yeah. Hearing people talk about you, Daisuke. There's a new man. A demon awoke inside of him. What's to that effect?
Yeah, well, I quit pretending.
Getting pretty bored of not taking things seriously. Give it 110% and sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Not knowing is what makes Ain't that the truth? Lay the charm on thick, get rejected, and cry about it later. It's a woman for you. Oh, I see. Still too bad about your ex, though. You're kinda hoping she still liked you, right?
What?
Hey, that's not... Ooh boy, look at his face. I think I've seen tomatoes less red than that. What about you guys, huh? All that what am I to you? You're the ones who should have been embarrassed. You want us to say it again? Maybe in unison this time? Don't give me that touchy-feely crap. But yeah,
thanks, man.
Thanks. Don't worry, we'll always be here to embarrass you. Gee, thanks. Ding, 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 ding. Another one down. Oh, Gongen. I feel like I can finally move forward again. It's good, man. Let's do another group date, Ko. You should call those chicks again.
Really?
Now you're gonna pull a 180 on me? Dude, you really ticked those girls off last time. Well, I guess you have to do some groveling then.
Thanks.
Take a moment to enjoy the good times with your friends.
Good morning.
This is gonna be the final battle, finally, huh? Thinking about when I made the decision to come here. Myself in the peace and quiet of the little country. I'm glad I met you. Can't lose to that Adachi. Let's beat him and bring him to justice. I'll do my best to help you until the very end. So let's give Nanako-chan a smile about it. Already buy a gas mask, Hubbo? How much was it? My parents bought it for me. Safe now. Check it out. I heard if you catch colds easily, then you got a higher chance of getting sick from them. Seriously? Oh my goodness, I'm totally like that. Shut up! No talking, you're still in class. The city is known to get covered in fog every 50 years, don't worry about it. TV said anyway, so let's get down to business, can't we? Naoki daycare. Social link today. Why I went here. Is he here? It's here. That's him. Feel like getting some Chinese food? Yeah, dude, we'll do it. Naoki-kun. Coming back from school, you shouldn't be wasting time here. Don't you think your parents are worried about you wandering around just like your sister did? Screw. Not helping out at the store? I heard your father's having a hard time. Oh, for me? No, it's tough with what happened to your sister, but in times like these, a family has to unite and help each other out, right? Just trying to help you and your family out. That attitude isn't very nice.
It's okay.
It's okay, Yusan. Going now. Naoki-kun, keep your chin up and think about your family.
Sorry.
Sorry, it's a little awkward to be around me, huh?
Yes.
Huh? Weren't here, I would have been in a predicament. Family runs a business here. We have to stay on good terms with the neighbors. What the? We're behind on this one. Sorry, I'm gonna go home now. Together next time. Could work as a teacher, or could read random gardening tips. I'm for sure not going to use because I stopped gardening already. This fog is so thick, I guess the club won't be able to meet today either. I used to think that school without clubs was worthless, but I'm getting to life with it. I'm actually kind of relieved. Last thing for me. Don't leave, fog. Stick around for a while. I fully agree with you, senpai. So thick that I don't have to worry about how people react to what I say. can't see them, then I can just assume their reaction was whatever I wanted, so I can't say anything. Yeah, you're right. If you don't see other people, you kind of stop caring about them. It goes for me. I used to worry about others so much before, but now, psh, I just look out for one. I felt this way before. It's not bad at all. Yeah. Hate the apathy. Butterby. E or Naoto? Yosuke Sports Club. Yeah, we are getting a little bit trapped here. Could hang out with him on Saturday. Be able to hang out today. Well, Temperance is Saturday. Tuesday. What we don't want to have happen is stuck into early week or late exclusively. Which is kind of why it makes sense for us to alternate as much as possible, right? Is it Friday or Saturday? It's Saturday. Practice buildings. Bungie will hang. I see. Option then? Yosuke, Noto, Sports Club, Daycare. Oh, that's it. That's the one. Dang it. Let's hope that one fortune will be enough for this. Out at the daycare center. Mister, you're the bad guy. He's playing house with me. Again, children tug at you from all directions. Sorry about the other day. Were you hurt? Fine. That's good to know. Ted was worried too, right? Sorry. Isn't he a good boy?
Hearing
Bring him call me Mom.
It had a nice ring to it.
So happy when he said it. We'll call him a troublemaker and a good-for-nothing, and I believed all the things they said. I bothered to look at him with my own eyes. He gets angry and defends people. He apologizes when he needs to.
He's actually a sweet boy.
It's labeling him like everybody else. He's not related to me. He's the last wife's child. He doesn't listen to me. He's a troublemaker at school. I labeled him over and over, then told him
I was blind. No, I wasn't even trying to see him for myself. Maybe I was just afraid of facing him.
It took me so long, huh?
You're right. Utah, let's go home. Then
actually just immediately, I think that one's already, it's because we got a bunch. Just hit it. Confirm. That should be good. Sunday. Gas masks on the home shopping program. Yep. Master Scumbag Tanaka. Sano, I'm done with. Kanji, we will hang. Probably. Done, action. It's looking like, actually, Kanji and Saki's brother are going to be the last two, because we have this one, and this one left after that. So, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Holidays. This one is Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday. No one on Friday. Sunday. This one is available on Fridays. Also available on Fridays. This one's not available, any specific one. Okay, so we'll try and juggle each Friday upcoming. We're gonna do this one, and then this one. We're just gonna juggle the two. Dang it. That's it. Like Aerie is basically ready anyway, so we're gonna wait Friday to Mates Con. FX is it? Second is actually Thursday. Is relatively fine actually because we're missing Friday. Like that's the specific day that. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Right? Super good. We'll balance a little bit between. I don't know. Did it. Cheated the system. As Kanji called the boy here, fog has enveloped the air. He placed a bunch of knit dolls on the table, each one with different clothing and accessories. They're very elaborate. Don't need them, I guess you could just toss. Thank you. Yeah, Mom said you should at least be paid for the material. She gave me some money. I said I don't need it. Look like I'm in this for the money to you? Mister, you're from Tatsumi Textiles, right? Oh, nothing. I'm gonna show these to Mom. Thank you, mister.
Senpai.
I kinda understand now. Little anyways, about what strength really is. I used to think it was doing what needed to be done, like a man. I thought for me that was catching this killer. It's important too, but there's something else I gotta confront too, ain't there? Past. Yeah, I still ain't snapped out of it. Stuff that other me said inside the TV world that I made cry. Got past any of it. Ain't easy to become strong, is it? Fortunes, this guy as well. Taken off. Mom saw the stuff I made. She's been hassling me about selling them at the shop. What's the textile shop gonna do with stuff that's already been knit? So long as Naoki is ready to advance, that's fine. Morning, Yukun. It's already the 19th. The year's almost over. It feels like so long, so short at the same time, you know? People in town have been acting lately as no joke anymore. So far, we've discovered the real killer ourselves. What's left is the final showdown. Adachi, no matter what, I have a feeling that none will go back to normal when we do. I'm sure we win this. I'm counting on you, leader. You sound so reliable. Anything I can do to help, you just let me know. You're the student rep from class next, or from the class next to ours? Why would the student rep do that? Either way, that's crazy. The student rep in question is just ill from the fog. Shouldn't make assumptions without evidence, not to mention fog-induced illness is painful. I'm certain the student rep is ill from the fog. The other teachers told me. Naoki. Yu-san, there's something I wanted to talk to you about, so do you have some time to talk later? Perfect. I have something I want to ask you. Yeah, so the thing I wanted to tell you was thinking about quitting school. Take over the liquor shop. really wasn't interested in our family's business. Honestly, I'm still not, but that woman told me that our family should unite, and she had a point.
Yes.
Is, huh? Until now, I never even thought about taking over the store. It's hard for me to say it to you, but as long as Juness is there, I know our shop has them. Like it's a store with a long tradition, so I thought it'd end with tired. I think I don't have any other choice. Sis died. I mean, how she died. I don't want to know what killed her. She have to. Certainly dragging me and my parents down with her. Everything ended up this way. For this one. Talk with my parents. I think they'll be happy about it. Be a productive member of society and live an admirable life. Dun, 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 dun. Careful around that safe. My head hurts. Is this from the fog or is it because of the TV? Oh. What's the matter, Senpai? You look gloomier than usual. Classmate that you all night again. Everyone else is studying too. I can't slack off. The teacher said if I could solve all the problems in the study guide, the entrance exam should be easy. Come on, Senpai, the world is ending soon. I can't believe you haven't heard about it yet. What else is talking about it? This exam is useless. Head, it's seriously killing me. I'm not sure if it's from the fog. If it is, the fog's not going away, so neither will my headache. Imagine if, like, there was just fog for almost an entire month in a row. You, son. Something I wanted to talk to you about, so do you have some time to talk later? I'll probably be around the liquor store. Do that I can do. Remember how I talked about quitting school? I told my parents my plan. They were really against it. They told me that's not what we want. The way you want to. I asked, you hate school, don't you? You're just running away from it. They got all suspicious of me suddenly. I wasn't expecting that at all. I was thinking about helping out with the shop in the first place so they wouldn't worry. If I had to run, I could do that forever. Everyone's being so kind to me. Just the health association, the class chores, club activities, everyone says I can just do whatever. Teachers allow me to take tests home. Up late, I leave early, they don't realize. My actions have consequences. I don't know if I'm right or wrong since I'm the same people. No one gives me orders, they just tell me to take it easy. Responsibility away from me. Eventually it doesn't matter either. Don't even have to exist. Is that pitiable?
Yeah.
I know. What should I do? Just keep going around and telling people not to treat me special like I've been doing? Act like Sis never existed. Stared at, being pitied, being alienated by my friend. It's not to know. Everyone gets tired of it. I do get tired of it. Might be alone.
I'm sorry.
It's ram. I really don't know what I'm saying right now. I'm sorry, it's not a good subject to talk about while eating. Really, I don't even taste my food.
I'll see.
Okay. Let's reevaluate because we got like 2 more. We got 1 more day. So we can fairly honestly tell where we're at. We got 3 more for the Emperor. Strength is completed. Hanged. 4 more. Death is done. Temperance. 1 more. Moon is, I think, also 1 more. Sun is 2 more. Aeon is done. Should be able to take Hanged down to 3 more tomorrow. Which will leave us with 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 days that we need to spend in January, probably. Have any time that. Let me actually check the calendar. It's calling. We're actually going to wait until the day after. So, assuming that after this day, so this is the day when we go into the TV, and from there until New Year's, I'm pretty sure we get free. And I don't know how many days in January we actually get, but assuming that it's like only yellow days here. Assume, oh, we do, there's like the part where we get sick, right? 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11. Around 22 days. We need to finish up all these social links, so that's 10. Then also we want to advance all of our personas. 5, 6, 7 additional. Cutting it a little bit tight. Not majorly, but you know. Give me a little nervous. Spend this day hanging out with Naoki. It's coming down. Going into the
Yo!
Oh, you, morning. Wondering why it hasn't been getting lighter, then I realized that the winter solstice is tomorrow. Longest night of the year, but after that it'll only get lighter. Seems fun. Adachi said is true. If what Adachi said is true. Whole town when we beat. Time left until the end of the year. Let's finish this. Brother comes and talks, and he's all like, "Hey, I want to hang out." I don't care. Playing this for apparently almost 4 hours. Sorry about last time, how I kept talking about all that nonsense. I wanted to apologize for that. so strange. You don't distance yourself from me like everyone else, or preach to me like you know everything. Comfortable around you. Oh, I like cream puffs. I know it's kind of girlish. There's a good cream puff shop by our house, so every once in a while I'll buy some and take them home. Put them in the fridge, Sis would eat them. Make up some lame excuse like I ate them for you since they were about to expire, so we'd always get into fights over cream puffs. Now the cream puffs don't disappear. Bought some and they expired in the fridge.
When I saw that, I thought, oh, maybe Sis isn't here anymore, you know? So I threw them away.
I told you before, if you ask me if I hate the killer. No, I don't know anything. A meaningless daily life. Just confused parents in a dark house, the rotting cream puffs. To get out from that. It would be best for me, for Sis. I just don't know. Just take action is a thing. I know I'm stagnating. I know it's not good. I know that I need to move. I know all that. To think of it, sometimes Sis would bring puffs back from her job at Junes. We would eat. And the Junes brand tasted bad. This looked like she was having a hard time working at Junes. She said it would eventually be for the sake of her sport. She'd play around, but sometimes she acted like a sibling. Exert me. This time will you go to Junes with me? Check it out. It's gonna be like a month from now. Definitely we can. I'm gonna draw a fortune for Kanji this time. We're really in the end game. By that I mean I'm going to stop the stream. Probably just grind out the next dungeon. It says great blessing. Really? Got time. Today is the day that we go into the... What a wonderful day. Once again, I can't see your face. You know, this fog is... Imagine how I used to live before. It's what I see to others, but more. Say something? Come on, don't make me waste my breath. It still hurt? Hey, don't worry about it. The fog is still covering everything. It's glorious. Yeah, I heard on the TV that the world was about to end. Destroy the world. I'm so excited, I can't wait until it happens. Students are weird, dude. Rocky's brother? Sorry, dude. Gotta go save the world today. Thinking that I don't worry about anything as long as I do what everyone else is doing. I feel the same way. The TV will tell us what to do. I hardly even care about the fog anymore. Heard the rumor about the grilled steak they sell at the district? I heard the lady at Sozai Daigaku. Please, quiet down, right? Huh? Say, can you give me details? Just caught up in rumors. No one even wants the truth anymore. Gives me a real life. That was the wrong elevator. Oh. Is foggy all week and forever.
Don't worry. We...
Oh, It's time to end this, baby. Before we do that, we're going to do this, and before I do that, I'm going to end the stream. Next time,